Are the Pittsburgh Steelers looking to bring in another family member to the Pittsburgh Steelers roster? Let's find out. G'day, guys. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. That's the question today I'm asking, and I saw this all through Twitter. Are the Pittsburgh Steelers looking to bring in another family member to the roster? Now, we know Mike Tomlin likes the family bloodlines with the Cameron Haywood, Connor Haywood. We have right now the Herbigs, the brothers. Happy to be here, brothers. We've had in the past the Edmonds brothers. We've had actually 3 Edmonds brothers when you think about it. We had Trey, 3. We had two Edmonds brothers, the running back, Trey and Terrell, right? Had a few brothers and some other guys around there. But before we get into this topic, shout out to BMAC. So I've got Brian McFadden here. I reached out to him on Twitter. So I wrote a comment in one of his podcasts he did, I believe, like on another show. And I said, here we go, BMAC. I need to get you on Steelers Nation Australia podcast. Cheers, mate. And then Brian McFadden, BMAC, liked it. And BMAC also followed me back. Guys, small stepping stone. This can happen. This can happen. So if you want to see this happen, type BMAC in the comments. Do like that. I don't know. Try and get this video to see other people worldwide, Steeler Nation. I'm not saying like 1 million views. I'm saying like just try and get some exposure. Maybe. Brian McFadden, BMAC, if you're listening, come on the show. Come on the show. I'm happy to have you here on Steelers Nation Australia. So that's awesome. Brian McFadden, he liked the reply, and he also followed me back on Twitter. That's pretty cool. Let's get him on the show. Now, why I bring this up, I saw on Twitter again, actually all my news comes through Twitter. I saw this on Twitter. So I saw Semifahoko. And you're probably thinking, who is Semifahoko? And is he in any relation to Braden Fahoko? Well, yes, he is. Semifahoko is the cousin of Braden Fahoko. And do you know who also is a cousin of a player right now? Patrick Peterson and BMAC. The Steelers love the bloodlines that are players, within the family. So I saw this on Twitter, and I was like, this could be a possibility. Now, first of all, guys, I'm not saying he's going to make the 53. I'm just saying there's a possibility they might be signing Semifahoko. Well, let me pronounce it correctly. How do I pronounce it? It is, yes, Semifahoko from the Dallas Cowboys. Was drafted in round 5 in 2021. He's being cut, and there's a big possibility now that he's going to be signed to the practice squad. So you're going to have both the Fahoko cousins on the squad. That is Braden Fahoko, defensive tackle, and Semifahoko, receiver, right? Because I also saw this photo too. I saw he put this photo up. He's in Pittsburgh. I think this was yesterday. So he's in Pittsburgh yesterday. So there's going to be a likely chance that he's signing to the Pittsburgh Steelers. It would be kind of cool and crazy to see. And we know that because Mike Tomlin and the organization, they just love brothers, cousins. I forgot. Joey Porter Sr., Joey Porter Jr., they love that stuff. If they know that their cousin can hit, if they know their brother can hit, if they know their brother or their son or their father can play, they love that stuff. And I'm sure there's a million other connections around, certain other family members. But I thought that was pretty cool. So it could be a possibility we see today. You guys are waking up in your American morning. So Semifahoko to the Steelers. I think, yes. I think 99% this guy's going to sign to that practice squad. I could be right. I could be wrong. But based off the data and the pictures that I see, is Semifahoko says with black and gold circles, how's the weather over there in PA? And then a few hours later, he lands in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So looks to me like this guy's going to sign. Let's hope so. Could be cool. He hasn't done too much, though. I think in 2 years, he's had 3 receptions, 24 yards. So, look, bit of a project. But I don't expect him to play in the 53. I just expect him to join the practice squad, and we see what happens from there. Anyways, guys, that's a show for your American morning. If you want to see BMAC, go on to, you know what you should do, guys? The best thing you can do is go to All Things Covered and say, we want to see you on Steelers Nation Australia. Something like that. Leave him a nice comment. Say, g'day, mate, or something like that. Say, any chance you and Mark from Steelers Nation Australia can do a podcast? Go and spam the comments on All Things Covered because I want to have a podcast with BMAC and Brian McFadden. And if I can have as well as a guest Patrick Peterson when he's not too busy playing football, would be fantastic to get both those fellas on. However, it would just be as good to have Brian McFadden on the show as well. So make sure you spam those comments over on All Things Covered. That's it. I'll see you guys later.